Hello and welcome to my channel Data Analytics with at the right case. Today we have a very important topic to discuss, and that is data analysis. We are going to cover multiple points. Let's go to the next section. So here you can see the points to cover. We have 10 points, and each and individually we are going to discuss. Okay, so the first point is data analysis. So we are going to understand, or we are going to see the definition of data analysis. So as we can see over here, it is defined as a process of cleaning, transforming and modeling data to discover useful informations, insights for business decision making process. So uh, today in our world, data part is very much important, and for the business to grow, and for the business decision making process and the steps, these are very much important. The data analysis is one of the most important key for your business. The next thing we need to discuss, and that is relate data analysis with a real example. So um, whenever we take decisions in our day-to-day life is by thinking about what happened last time, or what will happen next time, by choosing the decisions. For that, we gather our memories of our past and gather info by doing some research for our future. Based on that, we do decision makings in our life. The first key point is our memory, historic memories, and the second is our, the coming future point, perspectives. So same as in the business, we do data analysis that helps business to grow by, the settings new targets with decision making process. Next topic, we can see why data analysis. Why we are so much emphasizing this is the most important key to grow our business, right? So why data analysis? So the first point is to grow business if not growing up to the mark or set the target. Second point is to grow the business by setting next level of targets if business is already doing good. So we have 2 points. One, where the business is not doing good, and the second, if the business is doing good, then what next? So these 2 points we have to cover using the data analysis. That's why data analysis is the most important thing in our market for decision makings. To grow our business, this is the solution. Next two things you can see, the view 1 and the view 2 for the data analysis tools. So these are the tools available in our market. So you can see the SQL, the most important thing. Um, Multiple SQL developers are there. The tools are there. Oracle SQL developer, for the Microsoft is SQL Server, MySQL, and others are, right. And R, Python, SAS, and even we talk about data visualization as well. That's why the Tableau, ClickSense, ClickView, right. These are the tools available in the market that we use for the data analysis. Next topic, or the next thing we can see, that is the data analysis methods. So basically there are two types of methods we use for the data analysis. The first is qualitative analysis and the second is quantitative analysis. So regarding the qualitative analysis, we can see that it is done through, the on interviews and observations. Using interviews and observations, we can do qualitative analysis, and using surveys and experiments, we can do quantitative analysis. So basically there are two types of methods for the data analysis. Okay, so the next topic we can see over here, and that is what makes easier for the user using data analysis technique. So these are a few points I have gathered over here. So we can see the first point is to process and manipulate data. The second is analyzing the relationships and the correlations. Third is identifying patterns and trends. And the fourth is work on interpretations. The fifth point is to extract useful information for business. The sixth point is make operational insights driven projects. Let's suppose doing some data analysis, you have completed some project, but making it operational of that insight driven project is most important key. That's why you can see data analysis is really important, right? Okay, one thing we can discuss over here. I mean, we can think like, I mean, what is the the basic difference between the data analysis and data analytics? So one thing I can say about the data analytics, and that is, I mean, it is a science or discipline for the complete management of data. So, I mean, it's a set, and data analysis is a subset of data analytics part. Okay. Next topic we have, and that is major types of data analysis. So the first is text analysis. It is also referred as data mining. We can see, I mean, it is useful to extract insights from unstructured data by identifying their patterns and trends. The important thing is we have to take it into consideration, and that is unstructured data. The second is statistical analysis. So basically there are two types we have for this analysis, and the first is descriptive analysis and the second is predictive analysis. For the descriptive analysis, it provides you idea of distribution of data, and it helps you to detect outliers and typos. The next is predictive analysis. The model based on analyzing current and historical facts, and it helps you to detect unknown events as well. The next is diagnostic analysis. It helps you to identify the nature and cause of the events. So two things you can see over here, and the first is nature and the second is cause. That's why diagnostic analysis is really helpful for the business, I mean, in terms of the data analysis. The next is perceptive analysis. This is the most advanced analysis technique available in the market, perception, because it is based on perception. A model that cannot notice and understand things that manually impossible to identify. I mean, manually we can't identify those things. This model can help us on that. Okay, a model based on perception events. So this is about the perception analysis. The next is, what are the different phases of data analysis? So you can see we have different phases over here. The first is investigation, and the second is data gathering and collection. The third is data cleaning. The fourth one is analyzing data. The fifth one is data interpretations, and the sixth one is data visualizations. So these are different phases we can understand for the data analysis. The next thing we can discuss about the summary. I mean, with a story, I can tell you and I can summarize these things. So let's suppose, you need to understand first, why do you want to do the certain type of data analysis? If you are able to understand this, so you can understand investigation is very much important there, right? Because you want to understand why it is important. So the first phase will come into picture, the investigation. Then after getting a clear idea what thing you have to measure, now this is the time to collect the data from available sources on the basis of requirement. Here comes the data gathering and collections, because now you are aware what you want and how you are going to do this, right? The next is, now whatever the data you have been collected may not be useful for the analysis because of the duplicate records separators. Means we need to do the data cleaning to organize and make it relevant. It will take your required output closer to the expected outcome, right? So you can understand data cleaning is how much important, because it will make your data structured, right, and closer to your expected outcome as well. Now it is ready for the analysis. So here you can analyze data, verifying few the trends and the patterns and multiple things are there. So based on that you can analyze your data. After analysis, what you do, you interpret your data for the project or for a model, and then after you do some visualizations. So using Tableau, ClickSense, Power BI, and other tools are available in our market, that is really important for the data visualization perspective, right? So using, going through these phases, we can help our business to serve the business decision makings. So this is what I have gathered to discuss. Thank you for watching this video.